I think now creation and doing something hard is more important than ever if we want to create a fulfilling life. Because we created this society to be so comfortable and so easy and so quickly attaining pleasure and that quick fleeting happiness that we just get addicted on that. Whereas previously people had to work hard for the fulfillment to get that. And it really links with the whole dopamine cycle and the pleasure and the reward. And that's exactly why I'm making this video, because creation of this YouTube channel helped me escape the cycle of consumption, endlessly scrolling and consuming. Because now that I committed to doing a video a week, even though I have almost no subscribers, nobody watches my videos, but this is hard for me. This is not easy. And every time I fulfill on my commitment and I think about the video the whole week, what I'm gonna talk about, it keeps my brain active. And when I release the video, I get such a fulfillment reward from that. And that comes from doing hard things. And I'm not saying that everybody should now become YouTubers and post content that's fulfilling to them, but that you should find a mean to commit to a creative process, because then that commitment will keep you in a completely different state of mind. You will not be endlessly, mindlessly scrolling or going for the quick food fix or whatever else that is giving you that quick pleasure hit, because you would be finding the deeper fulfillment and your brain would be focused on that commitment and that creation. Not only that, but every time you're following through on your commitment, you will be strengthening your own inner confidence that, heck yeah, I can do this hard thing. And if I can do that hard thing, I can do that hard thing. So you just start to believe in yourself and it becomes a spiral. So I'm not really doing these videos to, become super popular or, I don't know, whatever is that people do videos for, maybe making money, but purely for the sake of creation, of sharing my ideas. And I think everybody has something valuable to share that they are experiencing. Now, coming more into the fulfillment side, we all want fulfillment. And that's why we built a society where we could get so much pleasure from so many things. And it could be so fast. Whenever we want some food, and whatever you want, Asian, Chinese, Indonesian, Japanese, whatever you want, you can just get it at a click of a button. Scrolling nowadays, when you look in Instagram, any other media, the algorithm is serving you perfectly designed videos to hook you, and every time you get so much dopamine by scrolling because it's new, but then it really depletes your own capability of sensing that fulfillment. And we really mix those two, because pleasure, happiness is very fleeting. It comes from very quick moments of not really requiring any hard work. And that's why it comes fast, but it goes even faster. And what we actually want is that fulfillment, that deep sense of fulfillment, of deep pleasure for life. And that only comes from doing hard things. And that's why I think cold plunges and all the marathons is actually gaining so much popularity, because people see that after a really hard workout, we feel so good. But it's still less popular than scrolling and all these other addictive behaviors that we're doing, because it's so much easier to just, whenever we feel low, to go eat something or just start scrolling. And for me, scrolling was particularly bad. I sense that every time I scroll, I feel so bad afterwards. I just feel so depleted. My brain is foggy. I feel apathetic. I don't want to do anything apart from getting more of that quick pleasure, happiness hit from mindlessly scrolling. And that's why I think one of the key things that we as humans should develop, and that really helped me, and that I've gaining to understand how important this quality is, the ability to be with discomfort. And all the Buddhist teachings, the meditation teachings are saying this, to be with the discomfort. But I only understood this as I went deeper into trauma work, into my own inner healing process, doing internal family systems, that I really realized how this one quality can change my whole experience. Because life inevitably will be hard. Inevitably, there will be some difficulties. But if I have the capacity that I've built over time, this muscle that I've trained to be with the discomfort, then life will be so much easier for me, even though there will still be pain. I can stay with pain and not be in suffering. And I used to quote that, that you can have pain without the suffering for, I don't know, over 10 years now. And I'm feeling like I'm learning again and again what it means, because the whole life experience is about remembering, forgetting. So I hope this video is also a bit of a remembering for you and just inspiring you to train your muscle of being with the discomfort, of doing hard things, of really finding more fulfillment in your life. That is not to say that it's going to be easy, because of course, building your muscle of being with the discomfort is not easy. It's like going to the gym. It's not easy, but it does give you a lot of fulfillment. Though I have to say that scrolling is addictive. Sugar is addictive. It does definitely wire our brains in a certain way. And I'm not a neuroscientist. I'm not going to even try to explain all the nitty-gritties. You can definitely find information on that. But in my own personal experience, I've seen when I am involved in eating some more high glycemic sugary foods. Now I don't eat really sugar, but for me, high glycemic sugary foods would be dried fruits. And whenever I get into the cycle of eating them, I know that I'm not feeling the best when I'm eating a lot of higher glycemic foods, or when I am getting into scrolling, because it rewires my brain in a certain way. I know it sounds very now uneducative, and I should have prepared for this video better, but I guess let's leave it at that. What I wanted to say is that once I start scrolling, it's much easier for me to continue scrolling, and it's very hard to stop. And the same with eating sugary foods, for some people with any other addiction that they have. So when you are quitting, social media, scrolling, any other behavior you want to lessen, be aware that there will be some withdrawal symptoms. So that will be a very good point for training your muscle of the discomfort. I would love to know what kind of struggles are you going with the whole creation, seeking of pleasure and fulfillment in life, and what hard things are you practicing in your life? How does it help you? You can share in the comments to help others, to inspire that they're not alone. Because I remember when I was 15 years old, I lost all my friends. I was going in a completely different path. And I opened YouTube, and there was a video titled Why I Wake Up at 5 a.m. and I think you should too. And I watched that one video and it inspired me so much. I never even thought that I can start waking up at 5 a.m. and doing yoga and meditation and journaling and all these other practices. But from that one video, I kid you not, the next morning, I woke up at 5 a.m. and I continued to waking up at 5 a.m. for like the next 5 years. And that's why I kind of want to also be on YouTube compared to other platforms, because I kind of feel that in my value point, a bit disaligned, maybe not a bit, quite a lot disaligned with Instagram, for example, or Facebook, because it gives me the bad feeling when I'm scrolling there. And it's very easy to start scrolling there. Whereas YouTube, I find so valuable and educational and inspiring. And it just really uplifts my life quality, because I can surround myself with people who are thinking differently, who are living differently than in my close environment. And that just helped me up-level so much. I don't know why I felt the need to say this, but this whole video was a bit random. I just wanted to talk out of inspiration. So I hope it wasn't too all over the place, but I need to do a video a week, and this is my commitment, and I'm showing up. So yeah, hope to see you in the next one. And if you would love to connect with me personally, I do integrative therapy combining various methods that I found along my 10-year journey into my own inner wholeness. Then you can book a free call with me, and I would love to support you on your journey. See you in the next one.